It's 8:41 now, Baton Rouge's Morning News. Karen Henderson, Kevin Meigs, and joining us, the CEO of Peopleistic, Gary De Rodriguez. Good morning, Gary. Good to have you on the program. Want to talk with you about a survey that answers the question, what makes us the most stressed out at work, or what people are stressed out the most about. An interesting finding. What did the survey find?
Well, it found that there was about 80% of the American workforce is actually stressed out primarily because of low pay and long commutes, which I thought was interesting as well. I mean, there's other stress factors as well: annoying coworkers, poor work-life balance, the boss, lack of opportunity to advance. But 80% claimed through a survey through Nielsen that it was actually the low pay and long commute that were the biggest stress factors.
And I could see both of those working together to really bring on some stress. I mean, you already know what you're being paid, and if it's low pay, you know that. And if you had a rough drive into work this morning, man, your day hadn't even started yet, and you're stressed out.
I would totally agree with you, and I think that there are some things that we can do, because I really do think it's a two-pronged approach. I think that there's an inner attitudinal shift that gets to happen, because it's not so much the events that occurred to us or even the circumstances that we're in, but it's kind of the meaning that we give it. We also have to have sort of an outer action plan, setting goals, remaining flexible, and in my opinion, at least in my own life, it's never losing faith in that one item of myself that I actually can succeed. I can take myself from where I am. I can create an action plan by setting goals, and I can actually reach the destination that I know that I deserve to reach.
All right.
And I think a lot of it has to do with how we approach our life and the attitude in which we actually approach the circumstances we find ourselves in.
Now, Gary, I know employers want their employees happy, because I think a happy employer is more productive, right?
Absolutely. And there's a lot of things employers can actually do.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are some of those things?
I think, first of all, we just wrote a book called Humanistic Business: Profit Through Empowered People. And when we really look at that, we have to look at many of the very successful organizations. They create a culture of fun. So it's important that there is actually an attitude around the culture within an organization, that there gets to be a sense of fun. Sometimes the employer is strapped. One of the things that I think is important as well is that an employer can always train what I call self-leadership skills on a lateral level, so that we're training leadership laterally throughout our organization, so that people can learn how to create their mental emotional management strategies and move kind of from victim to innovator, which then increases their visibility to management and helps the whole entire company.
Very good. Gary De Rodriguez, CEO of Peopleistic. Thanks, Gary. It's 8:45. We're going to head to Don Grady in the newsroom.
News Radio 1150.